In Nigeria, we normally use afang leaves, that is okazi or okazi leaves combined with water leaves to prepare afang soup. But outside Nigeria, when you're at least 5,000 miles away from home, the chances of you seeing these two vegetables is so slim. So in this video, I'll share my recipe for diaspora afang soup. Yay! Afang does not have a good alternative, so today I'll be going into my biology lab to try and replicate the texture of a combo of afang leaves and water leaves in the mouth. And believe me, when you taste this soup, you will testify. Before we start, do you know that with Sendwave, you can easily send money to Nigeria from the USA, Canada, UK, Spain, Italy, and Ireland. Your recipients can pick up the money over the counter from any branch of Zenith, Access, or Fidelity Bank in Nigeria. And now you can also send to a domiciliary dollar account, including your own domiciliary account held with GT Bank or Access Bank. If you're sending from the USA, you will be charged only 1% transaction fee. From Europe, it's absolutely free. Yay! Download Sendwave from Play Store or App Store today and use my promo code FLO to get $5, £5, or €5 added to your first transfer. I'll be using 3 different forms of one vegetable, spinach. Ground spinach. Did you watch my last video? Did you? I shared how to make this in case you can't buy it from the shops where you live. You need frozen chopped spinach. Again, in that same video. If you live in Spain, you can buy these two from Mercadona. You can actually prepare these two and use it the same day to cook, but you know, I'm currently uploading the frozen series. Are you following? And then you need leafy spinach. I bring the frozen spinach out the night before the day I will prepare the soup. Does that make sense? Look at the time, almost midnight. By the next morning, they would have defrosted naturally. You don't want to use a microwave oven to defrost this, no. And here are the rest of the ingredients. The full list will be in the description box below this video. The only thing missing here, a very important ingredient, is periwinkle. Use the one with the shells if you have it. This one. Tell them to cut off the tip so that the juice from the soup can go into it, such that when you suck on it, delicious lava will enter your mouth. Ewo! Ingredients prep. Let's go. Cut the cow skin like so. I already cut the snails into 2. Yeah, you can cut them further if you wish. Soak the dry fish in cool water and rinse the stockfish very well. Steam the beef and stockfish with the seasoning cubes. Then add the snail and cow skin. I add water to the minimum level of my pressure cooker and cook till soft. With my pressure pot, 5 minutes pressurized is enough. It's actually more than enough, I tell you. By now, the dry fish should be soft enough for cleaning and deboning. I use this brush to clean it very well. That way, I make sure there's no sand in there. Now to the different forms of spinach. You see all the water that came from the ground one? Just pour it into a sieve and set aside for the water to continue draining out. Then I chop the chopped frozen spinach even further. I want it as kilikili, that's as tiny, as teeny-weeny as possible. For those asking me what I use to sharpen my knife, I have a rod file. A few swishes gets the knife back to optimum sharpness. Put that one in a sieve too and set aside. Then chop the leafy one as tiny as possible too. I already rinsed them very well. All these different textures of spinach will come together to give you the perfect Afang soup texture. Chayo! Wahala for who no follow these texture guidelines. The meat is done, but because I added the minimum amount of water required for my pressure pot, the liquid in the pot is too much, so I boil it down first before any other thing. I do not save stock, save in quote, because I'll lose flavor when I do that. And with this pretend afang soup that is made up of lots of spinach, you need all the flavor possible in this pot. Don't say I didn't tell you, I'm telling you now. Have you liked this video yet? Have you? For all these wonderful tips I'm always dropping for you in my videos. I add dry fish and crayfish at this time. Yeah, it's okay to boil down the liquid with them in there, then cover and start cooking on high heat. Back to the spinach, press out the liquid from them like so. When the liquid in the pot has boiled down, add palm oil. This soup requires a lot of palm oil. Cover and cook for 7 minutes. For me, that's the minimum cooking time for palm oil to lose its raw taste, else I won't be able to eat it. After 7 minutes, the palm oil has fully integrated into the soup. First, I add the chopped leafy spinach and the chopped frozen spinach. These two have slightly different textures. Yeah, if you're a biologist, you will know. With the leafy one acting as water leaf here. Who can tell me what the chopped frozen one is acting as? We want to make sure that it's not just a sidon de look here. Add the pepper. Cover and cook for 2 minutes or till it boils very well again, and add the ground spinach. Cover again and cook till it boils again. Add salt if necessary. Add the meat and fish again, stir very well, and it's done. There you have it. A taste of Afang soup from home, prepared at least 5,000 miles away. Yum! Bye bye. See you soon.